Okay, well, good evening, everybody, and welcome to tonight's monthly Team Eagles call, monthly Monday evening. You notice my emphasis on the word monthly because we are doing these calls on typically the first Monday in the month, but of course this past Monday was just before Labor Day, before, what was it, 4th of July. So we decided to postpone it a week. But as you know, every other Monday night, there are some excellent calls for you to call into. You know, Wendy Campbell has some excellent calls. I mean, there are so many that certainly we're not suggesting you take the evening off, but find another call. But we do love to get you all together once a month. This is great. And as most of you know, those of you listening to the recording as well, we are Mick and Jenny Daly, National Marketing Directors in your support line, living in the beautiful mountains of Colorado, very close to both our two married sons and our 7 grandchildren. And I tell you, life is wonderful when you work hard at this business, see some success. Not only is it a great financial freedom, but also wonderful time freedom that this allows you to have. And we just feel so blessed that we're able to choose to live where we do. So, having said that, as always, we love to welcome new people to Team Eagles. Honestly, there are so many. We are not going to name them all by name, but if you have somebody who is new in your team and you would like to introduce them to us, then we would love you to do so. Anna, I suggest you go first. Oh, she's muted.
Oh, there we go.
There we go.
Well, my mom joined us tonight. She's all the way from Hawaii. Judy, I don't know if you can see her, but you can wave, Mom, if you're there.
Yep, we can see you, Mom. Wonderful technology all the way from Hawaii, and we were just chatting before the call about her tower garden over there as well. So we learned that they ship locally, which is interesting. She said she received it less than a week after ordering it. So
yeah, she's excited.
That was good to know. So welcome to the team, Judy. We're glad that you are here, and we're glad that you chose to join us tonight. Does anybody else have somebody new on the call? I don't see anyone. Okay, well, let's move right along then and recognize some promotions over the last month. So I'm going to just run through some names here and tell you which state as well. You can find these on the virtual office, but congratulations to the following people who have made the first promotion to direct distributor. Typically you get there by doing what we call the HLP, the Healthy Living Plan, getting a $100 bonus from the company and the promotion. And so congratulations to Bronwyn Marmo in Arizona, to Marlene Hinrichs in Nebraska, Amanda Harris in Texas, Lacey Kolmanitzel in Colorado, Tim Prefume in Texas, Robin Kratzer in Arizona, Amelia Peterson in Texas, Kelly Ozowski in Arizona, Vicky Ann Delp also in Arizona, and Richard Golly, who is in New Mexico. You notice that Arizona and Texas tends to feature very often in these, but we're certainly spread out around the country as well. So congratulations to all of you, new direct distributors. Don't stop there, because the 2,000 plus is a great achievement with a further $250 or even $350 bonus possibly in the next few weeks. But also congratulations to 2 new virtual franchisees, and they are Christina Sutton. Am I right? Yes, Christina Sutton in Nevada and Anna Morera in Texas. So Anna, I know that you and your sponsor are both on the call tonight. Mick, do you want them to chat now, or do you want to talk about the contest first?
Both.
Okay. Which do you want to do first?
I wanted to show this as a reminder at our Team Facebook group that on July 4th, we were able to congratulate Anna on winning the contest. And before you chat with Anna and Sandy, let me just highlight that I love the way Anna accumulated her 400 points. She took 5 new custom orders in the month. She was promoted, as you mentioned, to virtual franchisee, and she customer qualified her business for the first time. And that is so significant that it warrants 200 points in our contest. But it was close. Anna, you only just pipped Melinda Cronenwelge and Marie Solomon and Becky Wright and Brianna Cronenwelge. Just pipped them to the post. So Anna, well done. And Jenny, back to you.
Okay. Well, as I said, both Anna and her sponsor, Sandy, are on the call tonight. So Anna, first of all, let me add congratulations to that. Well done. Awesome. Sandy, why don't you tell us a little bit about Anna, who she is and so on, and between the two of you, maybe you can tell us just how she did it.
Well, Anna is pretty much of a self-starter, so what can I say? She, I don't know if you know much about Anna, but she and Roque have 11 children. And she's also a full-time chiropractic student at Parker University. She just started her clinicals at, I guess this is her last year. She's got a year of clinicals. And she actually came to me after investigating some things about the diet, changing her diet, changing her family's diet, and then asked, more information about Juice Plus. And Roque, who happens to be a very skeptical attorney, that's her husband, investigated the company. He was not too thrilled because of his past experience with some other network marketing companies. And then gave his blessing. And together they have been really motivated to do this business. They've been going to trainings. We have the Tuesday morning, but they've come to Super Saturdays, and in fact they were just this last weekend up in Denton. So they're sponges, basically, of gathering as much information and I think enthusiasm. Yeah, I think we all gather enthusiasm when we rub shoulders with other Juice Plus reps, and so that I think that's a big part of it. And Anna's always thinking about, okay, what do I need to do next? What do I need to do next? She is the golden distributor. It's just that's hungry to know what to do, and she's always got something up her sleeve. So wonderful. I just kind of say, okay, I'll be there. I'll help you.
I'm sure you've been there to support her all the way. So, Anna, I have just 2 questions for you, really. I mean, first of all, what was it about the product Juice Plus that impressed you so much? But secondly, from what Sandy says, you are an incredibly busy person. You have, is it 11 or 12 children?
11.
11 children.
And homeschools.
And you homeschool, and you are a full-time student. And you decided that you wanted to start sharing Juice Plus as well. So those 2 questions, what was it about the product, and why did you jump into the business?
Well, I was looking for something that I wanted to use for my patients. And Dr. Guest and I Sandy's husband we've been having a lot of discussions about nutrition. And because of my health, we wanted to switch to a more vegetarian diet and vegan diet. But she said, and Dr. Guest said, you need to talk to Sandy. And Sandy one day said, I want you on my team. And I thought, oh, shoot, I better look at this and see if it's what I want to commit to. The research really impressed me. And I felt that it was comfortable that this was something that I could stand behind and offer to my patients without any doubt or concern that 5 years down the line, I would second guess my choice. Does that make sense?
Absolutely, yes. Yes, it always comes back to the research, I think. Yeah, and it's very solid, indisputable. Yeah.
Can we
Okay.
hear from Roque quickly?
Sandy hit the nail on the head when she said that I had been skeptical at first. We had been badly burned in other situations. And I had actually heard of Juice Plus 7 years ago when I deployed, and my wife sent me Juice Plus and said, try this. I said, well, are you taking it? She said, well, no, it's for you. I said, well, no, I'm not taking it if you're not. And it sat on a shelf. In fact, my kids found it the other day, the same unopened bottles, the tiny bottles with the narrow neck. And so here we are, full circle. The way we've looked at the business together, my wife, with her clinical background and training, she focuses on the health product, the nutritional product. I love my tower gardens. I will say this, I have learned the hard way that low maintenance does not mean no maintenance. So we're working through that, but I love my tower gardens. When we've been to a couple of shows, people walk up and they're like, well, what's this? And my wife just kind of stands aside and says, take it away. So I talk about the gardens. I love my gardens. You know, Judy bought a garden after weeks and weeks of questions, and I answered all of her questions. And I feel like the whole thing together, we love the whole, it's so simple. We've been involved with other companies that I won't mention that I just have such complicated things to work through. And this whole project, this whole process has been so simple, including the interaction we've had with all of you and the folks that we meet at all these trainings and events.
Good energy.
We're not racing through to NMD, I'll say that, but we are working through it, and I appreciate the pace that we're allowed to keep right now, because I don't feel pressure that I have to make $1 million tomorrow.
Right.
And I don't feel pressure that I have to go out and have a room full of inventory, and I don't have to worry about not being able to say with a straight face, the products speak for themselves.
Roque, you do have an excuse to fly to Kauai to help your mother-in-law with her tower garden.
I have an excuse. I just don't have. What's the phrase from the movie Top Gun? My ego's going to write checks and my body can't cash. So I need to be careful with that.
But you are so right, Roque. The differences between our company and many others out there. Two of the things that I love is that everything you do from day one counts. As you said, you feel no pressure. And yes, there's bonus money for people who want to go fast. But you get to decide the pace that you want to travel, which is fine. And then also, all positions are permanent. You don't have to maintain certain quotas, otherwise you fall back through the pay plan. In fact, they'll even take that to the extreme, I think, in certain cases. Even if a rep comes back on board and they were maybe signed up 5 or 6 years ago, if they were a direct distributor, maybe they can have their title back again. So it's a wonderful program. It really is a company with the heart. So, well, congratulations. Sounds like you've got a wonderful partnership there, and we're very happy to have you as part of the team, and look forward to spending more time with you, hopefully, in the future, and following your progress. And I know you're in great hands with Sandy. She's there she's your cheerleader and to support you all the way up to sales coordinator and beyond. Okay, Mick.
All right, thanks, Jenny. And yes, let me add my congratulations to Anna and Roque and Sandy. Let's go back and take a look at this again as a reminder. And let me move on to briefly mention the summer surge. Because as Jenny said, you set the pace and we as your support line will match your pace. And that's our recommendation to every sponsor of new people on their team. Let the new person set the pace, encourage them, but match their pace. This summer surge is definitely for people who want to drive a Formula One race car rather than a Mini, even a Mini Cooper. I happen to love Mini Coopers. The summer surge, you should have already received this by email, and you should have seen it posted in our Team Eagles Facebook group. But I don't want to go into detail at all now because all the information is there for you. But it's a wonderful opportunity to earn, instead of 250 bonus for a new 2,000 plus fast tracker, to earn 350 and an extra conference ticket for Indianapolis or Phoenix. You can use it for either. And the sponsor of the new 2,000 plus fast tracker, who does it in 30 days, not 60, but 30 days, hence the Formula One race car, the sponsor will also receive a conference ticket. That's huge. And then there are 2 levels of fast track to sales coordinator. A person can do it in 5 months or do it in 4 months. And instead of making $500 bonus, the new fast track sales coordinator and their sponsor will make $750 if it's achieved in 5 months, or $1,000 if it's achieved in 4 months. And all the deadlines for all of those is August the 30th. So 4 months leading up to no later than August the 30th of this year. And as this indicates, new additional conference tickets. So that's pretty exciting. Just want to make sure everyone is fully aware of that. Let's now look at where we stand currently with our Race to Indianapolis contest. So there we see, so far since April, you see the 3 winners of the $50 plus an IOU, as I like to put it, for $100 in Indianapolis. You've got to be there to get the other 100. Karen Varnado, Sue Parker, and now Anna Morera are those winners so far. But the funnest part is what we see after just 10 days of this month. There's our leaderboard, and there is a young lady called Mandy Dickey, who is way, far and away leading the contest. Only 10 days in, I know. But look at what Mandy has done to accumulate those 300 points. 5 new customer orders, 1 new rep, and 100 points for a 5-1 bonus. That is at least 5 orders and a new rep. That $100 bonus is making a big difference in this current contest, according to this current contest rules. So why is Mandy leading the contest in this way? Well, she and her wonderful sponsor, Nicole Helmstetler, have decided that they want to take advantage of this opportunity, 2,000 plus in 30 days. Mandy has been around for, I think, probably 5 or 6 months. She did her HLP, got her direct distributor promotion, but she is what Nicole would describe as a friends and family plan rep. She isn't serious about the business. Her pace is snail's pace, and she's happy with that. Mandy is a very busy mom. She has another business. She doesn't want to put a great deal of time or effort into this business. But some of you may have seen a post like this around Facebook. I've seen it a lot over this past probably 10 days, maybe 2 weeks. Nicole Helmstetler, Mandy's sponsor, posted this on her timeline. It's the what if questions. And if you haven't seen it, then go and check it out. I'm sure you'll find it out there. But Nicole went to Mandy and said, look, Mandy, I know you don't want to take this business seriously, but there's a super new incentive which could make you a $350 bonus and a conference ticket, which you might or might not want to use, but you wouldn't send the money back. So Nicole persuaded Mandy to post this herself, to share Nicole's post and to add this verbiage of her own, which is basically her and her daughter's Juice Plus story. which is really good. Having posted that on July the 1st, in the last 10 days, this is what's happened. There have been more than 30 comments, not just likes, but comments to that post of Mandy's. And many of those posts have been like this one. Well, we'll need to talk more about them. And here's what Nicole suggested to Mandy that she does with almost every comment where someone says, I want to know more, I have questions, will it be like this? What is it? She says, I will get you in touch with Nicole. She knows everything. Nicole is willing to lock arms with Mandy. Nicole is willing to do the heavy lifting. Nicole is willing to do a lot of work to help Mandy get that $350 bonus, and Nicole herself get the sponsor $350 bonus, and each of them get a free conference ticket. Now, how is Nicole handling this? You can't see this and I can't show you, but let me stop the share now. What Nicole is doing is taking each of those comments, each of those people, those friends of Mandy's, taking them offline, which is what we always recommend. Don't answer the questions in the comment to the post on the timeline, take it offline. So Nicole is starting a 3-way Facebook message conversation. A conversation between herself, Mandy, and the person who is asking the question, the person who wants more information. So Nicole is providing the information, Nicole is answering the questions, Mandy is watching, is learning from all of Nicole's conversations with her people. And the end result so far in 10 days is 5 new orders and 1 new rep from Mandy. I think it's powerful. She has another 20 days to complete Mandy's 2,000 plus. Nicole and I talked about this last week. She has no doubt Mandy's going to do it, or Nicole's going to do it, or they're both going to do it. But it's powerful. What do you think? I will unmute everyone and ask you for comments.
And she's doing all of this just through Facebook.
Yes, entirely through Facebook. I say entirely through Facebook. There may well be some phone conversations, especially with the person who signed up as a rep. Makes sense. There would be conversation too, but all
no face-to-face.
All that initial contact was just from that one Facebook post, and then getting a tremendous response to it.
And Mandy hadn't really posted about Juice Plus prior to that, right?
Hardly at all. That's right, because she's a friends and family plan person. So obviously her friends on Facebook are very intrigued by that post and by her sharing her story. Very strong results for herself and her family.
I didn't notice, did she name Juice Plus in there at all, or is it just?
Juice Plus gummies, yep.
Juice Plus gummies, okay.
Yep.
Very good.
So, sorry. So do you think that those of us who have already been sharing have missed that window, or can we still recapture that momentum?
By window, are you talking about the summer surge or no?
No, I meant like when Mandy brought this is something new to her friends and those within her realm of influence. For those of us who have been posting occasional posts and our friends already know we're involved, do you think we miss that bit of excitement that comes when you say this is, does that make sense?
Yeah, it does. Okay, I have to correct myself. I'm looking back at this post of Mandy's and she does not mention Juice Plus. And I'm pretty sure Nicole doesn't either. No, you're absolutely right. Thanks for asking that, Sandy. No, they do not mention Juice Plus. Now they do in the comments. So when someone says, what is this? You'll see several times well, I remember seeing it, looking through these comments, Juice Plus gummies, yeah, there you go, Juice Plus. So they're very open when someone asks, what is this? They'll say Juice Plus or Juice Plus gummies. But no, that is good coaching on Nicole's part, because as we know, when we're using social media, we don't want to blast stuff about Juice Plus. We want to intrigue people. We want them wanting to know more. So in answer to your question, Anna, no, I don't think you've missed any window. The power of that was, first of all, the image, the glass jar with the gummies sort of falling out of it. There are other versions of the same image on Facebook, which I've seen, where it's the packet, the container of gummies that has fallen over with gummies falling out of it. So it begins with an attractive image, and then it's sharing a story, a true story, indicating, as Mandy did. In fact, let me go back and share that again, because the way she begins it is very cool. So there we go. I was totally skeptical of these little gummies. I mean, why? How? What? Now I'm a lifer. So, you know, that kind of authentic, almost vulnerable storytelling is very effective. And, you know, we can't guarantee that anyone will get the same 30 plus comments as Mandy got. It may in part be because her friends hadn't seen her posting much, if anything, about this. But I think her friends know that she's very health conscious, very interested in health, interested in nutrition. So again, I guess the other dimension of this is that when you post something on Facebook, it has to be authentic. It mustn't look surprising to your friends. So if you start posting stuff and your friends go, whoa, wait a minute, wait, what? What? That's not you. That's not the you I know. That's going to get the negative response rather than positive.
You could probably do the same thing with the capsules too.
Yeah, well, I've
They're
posted
complete.
recently a very powerful image, which I think is powerful, which someone else produced, which is the 3 capsules with the powder that's been emptied out of the capsules. So you see the powder, you see the capsules below, and nothing else, just that, with an appropriate message.
Yeah, I like that. I saw that image recently. I really like that.
Did it make you want to do it, Denise?
Yeah, I mean, I have Karen kind of easing back in, so I could see maybe, I mean, she did VF in 5 weeks, so she could still do she could still possibly do sales coordinator in 5 months, but she'd have to work hard, you know, so that's, you know, helping another team member maybe do it the same way. So did Nicole post first?
Yes, Nicole
posted
first.
Okay.
And then Mandy shared Nicole's post.
Okay, gotcha.
And that was effective because when Mandy said, I'll have Nicole contact you to give you the information, her friends had already seen that it was Nicole who posted the original post.
Okay, good.
So they could see that they were kind of teaming up.
I like it. It looks, I mean, it like you say, it's very authentic.
Yeah, yeah. And I love the way Nicole's figured out how to do a 3-way Facebook message. That's really cool. And it's working. Oh, and by the way, Nicole already has a rep herself, a new rep from that original post of hers.
Wow.
And she already had 3 orders. So she was listed, I think, 8th or 9th in the leaderboard so far this month.
I think you can do a video conferencing on the iMessage for the Facebook.
Yep.
So you don't have to have Zoom to do it. You can do it on Facebook.
You've got to be smarter than me, but yes, you can. Okay, any other thoughts or comments on that? I think that really is a way to go if if you're willing to lock arms with a rep, even a rep who's not that excited about doing this business very hard, but it's a way of, as we used to say, of working in their warm market, working with their sphere of influence, with the people they know. Facebook, social media makes that so much easier than it ever was. Okay, does anyone have anything they'd like to celebrate? I want to give you the opportunity before we close this out. Something good that's happened, a win you want to announce, something that you're excited about.
Dr. Guest is retiring in August. Is that good?
You tell me, Sandy Guest. That's next month, girl.
Yeah, it's a month.
Think it would ever come?
No. So he's actually going to be doing a presentation on the 22nd of August, Tuesday morning, at La Hacienda. So he's back in the saddle.
Back in the Juice Plus seminar saddle. I love it.
Okay.
It's high time. I've told people for years and years, more than 20 years, that Dr. Jim Guest is one of the most gifted teachers I've ever come across, because he can explain a complex subject in a way that captures your imagination and that makes you think you understand it. I'm not sure I do, but at least I think I do.
I'm excited to hear him. I've heard a lot of good things, so.
You're blessed to have him as support line, Denise.
I'm very excited.
It'll be great.
I'm excited that we've brought the huddle calls back, and Jody Mao and I, National Marketing Director in Dallas, have teamed up, and we've brought back the huddle calls, and I think we're on, our next one will be the 4th call we've done. So.
What is that?
Oh yeah, Denise, you need to know about this. I haven't.
Yeah, we get together at different times of the week or day. Like today, we did 3 o'clock this afternoon. Everybody calls in to a conference number at 3 o'clock, and we chat for no more than 10 minutes, just about what we're going to do, who we're going to call, what if we're concerned about any of our calls we're making, if we want any ideas. And then we all hang up and we start making our calls, or text blitzing. A lot of people are texting, or Facebook Messenger, any way to contact people. And then we get back on our conference call at 10 till the hour. Today it was 10 till 4, and we go through our results and see how many people we all reached, and if we got orders, if we got people committed to come to our event. So, and it's really fun, and everybody says they do way more in that hour than they do in a whole day if they're just doing their calls. So we're committed to doing those, and Sandy has the info, so she can send it out to your group, Sandy.
I do have a question. Is everybody, like I did a vendor show yesterday, and I don't even really collect emails anymore unless it's like a business or a nursing home or something like that, because I send that mobile business card like within 24 hours. So you're texting during the day when people are working anytime? I mean, is that legitimate for you to text anytime from 10 a.m. till 9 p.m.?
Oh, totally. Yeah. I mean, it's up to people whether they look at their phones or not. That's not our issue. It's not even like them answering it. I mean, what about all the people who answer the phone and they say, I can't talk, I'm at work? You say, well, why did you answer?
Right.
Okay. But yeah, no, absolutely. Texting's fine. They may not text you back until they may not text you back at all. We have to remember, with what we're doing, we can't always expect that we hear back, but most people will text back, but it might be a while.
Well, what about calling? Do you call? I mean, like, I don't know. I guess my response by texting has not been very good. So I think I'm going to call and text. I don't know. I'm just kind of mixed and trying to figure out the best way to contact people in this day and age.
I mean, I'm still a caller, but, I'm a bit of a dinosaur. So, I think it's just habit. So I still call people a lot, and I still email. And I actually have a lot of people respond to email because I've been emailing them for years about different things. And so I get some people that will respond to email. But, again, you have to know the person. And sometimes asking them when you first meet them, you know, how do you most like to communicate? Do you like text or calls? Or is a really good idea.
That's true.
Yeah, people appreciate that. Asking them, how do you prefer to communicate? Facebook message, text, email, phone call, all the above, none of the above.
Yeah.
So maybe we need to have you on our next monthly call, Rachel, to train us on huddle calls.
I can do that.
Would you do that?
Depends what day it is. My travel schedule is.
Your busy schedule.
But
If you're in town.
I'm in town for sure,
And of course, we can't interrupt your vacations, your many vacations, can we?
yeah. Well, sometimes you can. It depends where I am.
Well, didn't I say at the start of this call that this business is all about financial freedom and time freedom? And Rachel's absolutely making the most of that. And in fact, something else that we're really looking forward to is heading up to, well, partly to Nova Scotia in Canada to visit Mick's brother and family for a few days, but also, and exploring the coast of Maine. But then we'll be going to visit Mark and Kelly Voigt, who are sales coordinators on our team in Pittsburgh, and working with them for a few days, and then heading on to Delaware to see Linda Miller and Becky Wright and their crew, and new chiropractor on board with them, Dr. Miller, is that right, Mick?
Dr. Riggin.
Dr. Riggin, I'm sorry. So we'll be gone for about a month. And again, you know, this business gives you the freedom, especially to combine, I'm sure Rachel does this as well, to combine business with pleasure too, because you can build this business anywhere. So I think we should bring this to a halt, Mick. It's 10 after, unless you have any closing comments. All right, well, as I said, there are many excellent calls every Monday night. So be sure to take good advantage of them. We are here for you if we can help in any way whatsoever. We'd love to do that. We're very, very responsive. And if we don't hear from you, we'll see you again, if not before. The first Monday in August. And so the first Monday in September, I think, is Labor Day, isn't it? But first Monday in August, we will be back. We'll see you then. Okay. Good night, Eagles.
Bye, y'all.
Good night.
Right.